Hi, and welcome to the first ever edition of Casting Cues, the series. I'm so excited. I'm Bonnie Gillespie, and with me here today is casting legend Marci Liroff. Let's get started. Marci, you cast E.T., Poltergeist, Blade Runner, All the Right Moves, A Christmas Story, Footloose, Indiana Jones, St. Elmo's Fire, Pretty in Pink. I'm looking at this list.
I know, I feel like 100 years old when you're going through all these movies.
My youth with your casting.
My God, thank you.
I want to know, did you know at the time you were working on some of these truly legendary films, did you know at the time, this is important stuff, this is cool stuff?
It's hard to say. Some of them I felt like, a lot of those things I was very young and I was just starting out. So it was all so exciting for me. That they were letting me do it was very exciting. Did I know that they were going to be legendary and important films? I think the only one that I really knew in my heart was this is a huge movie was E.T. That was very obvious to me. And of course, Raiders. Working with Spielberg, I just knew that he was fantastic and so creative, and he would come up with these new ideas every few seconds, and I was truly working with a filmmaker that was legendary. The rest of them, I remember on St. Elmos Fire, I thought it was the hippest thing going, and now when you look at it, you see it's kind of dated, but at the time it was pretty cutting edge. But, you get so ensconced in the whole thing, it's really hard to step back and have any kind of detached global view of it when you're doing it.
So let's talk about the non-famous, the soon-to-be famous, the everyday actors who are trying to get on your radar. What's the best way to get seen by you on projects you're actively casting?
Well, I really depend on my long and fruitful relationships with agents and managers. I've established relationships over the years with so many agents and managers, and I really depend on them to send me their new talent that I haven't met. I sit down and take lots of generals and do lots of pre-reads, and they'll call me and say, so-and-so's in town, just came off of a play at the West End, or so-and-so's here from Chicago. I mean, it's really great if you're thinking of moving here or New York. I think you should really establish yourself in your own town where you come from, so that you come here and you've just come off of something. You've just come off of being the mayor of that town. Yeah. You've come off of doing this play, so you've got all these great reviews. And so you're coming into town and you're not just one of 70,000 kids that want to be an actor.
Sure.
So I see lots of movies, I see lots of television. I mean, I'm just constantly doing my homework. Theater, I read magazines to see who's hot in England, because I can't get over there all the time. I'm just constantly doing my research. So again, like I said, I like it if an actor is going to submit himself when it's on something specific that I'm doing.
Well, Marci, thank you so much for sitting down with me, not only for Casting Cues at all, but for our first ever episode of Casting Cues.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm so honored to be your first.
Oh my God, it means so much to me to kick off this way and to be able to then pass things on to our other hosts who will be interviewing many other casting directors, and I really appreciate your time.
That's great, and I wish you so much luck.
Thank you so much. All right, so check back next time for another episode of Casting Cues.